Hello. Welcome to the Basement Rockers and Talkers podcast.
You can have it back later.
Okay. First matter of business. We're not talking to the camera, we're talking to each other. Wait. Well, what's your funniest memory of me being stupid?
You being stupid? Oh, I got a lot. Funniest memory of you being stupid. I don't know. I'll think about it. You tell me your favorite memory of me being stupid.
I don't know. You having all the powdered donuts down here so nobody else can eat them.
Hey, I brought them down here to eat them.
Look at this.
That was fun. How about my least favorite?
What's your least favorite memory?
My least favorite memory of you being stupid is when you, almost chopped your finger off. Because...
She ain't lying, folks. See that scar? That's from being stupid.
So, he comes inside. I am downstairs playing the piano, which is where we are right now. Awesome. And he goes, Abby, do you know where Mom and Dad is? And I'm like, no, whatever. And he goes, I think I need to go to the emergency room. And he walks off. And so I don't know what's happening. So I come upstairs, and there's blood everywhere. And I hate blood. So then they're all freaking out because he almost cut his finger off with a hatchet because he was chopping wood. And I had to clean up the blood. And that was gross. What's your POV of that story?
I was clearing brush in the forest, and, well, I was being stupid and trying to cut down this little tree. But every time I hit the tree would just bend down because it was so flimsy. So I was like, well, I better hold that tree still. So I grabbed the tree stem, and the branch that I was trying to cut was up here. I hit, and I missed, and I hit my finger, and it just felt like my hand got hit with a hammer. So I was like, ooh, that hurt. And then I quickly remembered, oh shoot, this is a hatchet. Better see if there's a cut. And I looked down, and half the top of my finger was coming off. So I quickly grabbed it, put pressure on it like they always say to do, and sprinted towards the house. Well, that was not a fun night. That was a long night in the hospital. But a funny story is, when we got to the emergency room in the hospital room, the nurse came in and touched the flap, and she was like, "Can you feel that? Can you feel that?" And I said, "No, I can't." She goes, leaves the room, and another nurse comes in, and she goes, "I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut it off." And I'm over here she goes, "Yeah, there's just, you're losing blood circulation, we're gonna have to cut it off." And I go, "You don't mean my finger, do you?" She goes, "No, just the flap." Anyway.
That would have been really scary.
Oh, I thought I was getting my finger cut off, but I was not.
Clay. 9-finger clay.
Yeah. But, well, do you believe in aliens? And if so, what is your evidence for that?
What is my evidence? Our
dog is in the background.
I don't know. I think there could be something out there. I have no evidence.
I don't know. Okay.
What do you think about aliens? Real? Not real?
I think if they were observing this planet for a while, that they would want to not come here.
Have you heard the song TV show called Earth?
No?
It's like about like if like aliens are watching this show and it's us in our living life, and it's a pretty good song, but it's like
It's a song?
Yeah. And it's like how that they live for so much longer than us that we would just be a TV show for entertainment for them.
Here, let's pull that song up. Mm-hmm. What's it called?
TV show called Earth.
Okay. Pulling up the song right now. Oh. Oh, headphones. Headphones are in. This is an ad.
What if aliens are real?
We do not own the copyright song, the copyrights to this.
And they've watched every single one of us since birth. What if aliens exist as an endless consciousness? And for fun they watch a TV show called Earth. And there's a bunch of different storylines, the moral isn't clear. And it feels like the writing's gone downhill in the last year. And everyone's a hero painted in the proper light. And the show's in multicolor, though it acts so black and white. In its 100 millionth season, for what it's worth, a TV show called Earth. As we gaze out into space, they're a few feet from our face, eating popcorn, drinking soda with their friends. Though to us it might seem cruel how they keep a betting pool on the way the human storyline will end. 'Cause everyone's a villain who just looks out for their own. And be careful picking favorites, 'cause they all end up as bones. And the ensemble is pretty good, the leads all mostly suck. And recently they trashed the set to make a couple bucks. And a plot like that has not been seen before. They might only have a couple seasons more.
You don't like it?
Like it.
You're allowed to say if you don't like it.
And when the show is done, by war or storm or sun, I wonder would they want to watch again, or grow bored with what we do and move on to something new. Saying Earth was decent, 7 out of 10. I like the dancing and the music and the sea foam on the shore. I wish the writers had been kind enough to sprinkle that in more. 'Cause the war bits and the poverty wasn't enough. But I really dug on all the parts where humans fell in love. See, they watched us from our primordial dawn until the very last one of us was gone. And one turns to the other with a clicker in his hand and says, "That was fun, let's see what else is on."
Alrighty then.
What'd you think?
That's something.
You didn't like it?
Hmm?
Do you
All
want
right.
to plug these back in?
I think. Oh, yeah, probably. Gosh, dang, no, just Joanne.
I want to be in the picture.
Okay. My thoughts on aliens. What is going on with the voice memo? Hello? Okay.
We fixed our lives.
My opinion on aliens is, what do you think is more scarier? The whole millions and millions of galaxies and there's aliens, or the whole millions and millions of galaxies
And we're alone.
We're alone. I discussed this on the Joe Rogan podcast a couple of times.
Oh, did they? I think it's more scary if we're alone.
Yeah. Because that would be...
Until I go to space, then it would be more scary if there were other things that we saw.
Yeah. If time travel was real, how come we haven't met somebody from the future yet?
Maybe we have and just don't know.
Or maybe there is no future.
Do you believe that Mars was once Earth? Like Earth? Because there's evidence that it used to have water on it.
Yeah, it used to have... It has an ice mass on it. It doesn't have water. Well, ice is water, but it has an ice... It has an ice mass on it, I believe. I don't know. You can fact check me on that. Don't get any information from me because I do not know.
So do you think that people or something used to live on Mars when it was habitable?
It was never habitable. It just has ice. I don't know. I don't know. I'm stupid about science. I do not know science.
Okay.
So
So time travel, like you said.
Oh, I got a story.
Okay.
I don't know if this is
About time travel?
Yeah, I don't know if this is a real story. Oh, I have heard some theories about time travelers because there's a guy who I believe turned $80 into like $30 million on the stock market in one day. And when he was like questioned about it, he claimed that he was a time traveler. So he knew what the stocks were gonna do.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a very big coincidence or time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Or is there any way he got like inside information from?
Yeah, he could have.
Like, do businesses know when stocks are gonna go up or down?
No, nobody knows it besides the stockbrokers. They get bullish. That's what they call. They get risky.
Doesn't work.
Do you think the education system?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
We're gonna do some karaoke in here. Whoa, this isn't even on.
It's on, but it's
Hello.
not working.
It's broken. Okay. It's beeping. Okay. Next question. Do you think that the education system was just made... Listen, I'm being serious here.
I'm listening, I'm sorry.
Do you think that the education system was just made to create factory workers?
What's your do you have background of asking this question? Like, do you
Yes.
think they are?
Because school was invented 1800s-ish, right? And all they did was, get their own food and stuff. What's the point of math or learning to walk in a line or learning to raise your hand to talk or learning to do all that stuff when you didn't need to do that stuff in their day-to-day life besides in a factory? you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about this, obviously, but I mean, I'm sure they wanted people to be more educated for whatever they were doing. If that was working in a factory 24/7, then they, I mean, probably then, because they just wanted them to be smarter. But I agree, there are things in school that are not necessary in real life.
Yeah.
And I guess part of it, like the standing in line and raising their hand, is to cause less chaos. But once you get graduated, then no, you don't use it anymore. So
Yeah.
it feels useless.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of the machine gun preacher?
No.
He's just like a normal dad bod dude. Let me look him up here on Safari.
With your fingers close to the camera.
Yep.
You could sell those pictures.
Well, this is a movie, but it was a real guy, this guy.
Okay.
So he was in Sudan, Africa, and they were walking through a field looking for hiding children, because they were like hiding from people who wanted to hurt them.
Right.
And he came across this kid who had died from stepping on a landmine. And he said, he prayed and said, God, I'll do whatever you need me to do to keep this from happening. And so he ended up fighting the terrorists, like actually with guns and stuff. He went from a cocaine addict, a drug dealer, stuff, to doing that. It's a movie now. But I thought that was cool.
Now I kind of want to watch the movie.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I think about? Probably too much.
What?
Like, okay, I don't know which park it is, if it's Yellowstone or Yosemite, that's like the super volcano.
Oh, if that explodes,
Yeah,
it'll wipe out all of America.
It's been told that if it explodes, it'll wipe out all of America. Whether that's just the things around by the explosion, or like, I think they said in Missouri that like the ash will kill us.
Yeah.
So that's kind of scary. I hope. And they keep saying like it's supposed to be soonish, and that's kind of.
Well, all the scientists have said that California is supposed to have a huge earthquake that'll like wipe it out, and they said that it'll be the next couple years.
I think Pompeii is also supposed to.
They've said that every 30 years that it's supposed to, but it doesn't happen. I'm sure someday it will.
Yeah. I think Pompeii is supposed to explode again.
Hey, that would not be good.
So all these great things that are going to be happening in the future. Hopefully I'm dead by then. I don't want to be here when that happens.
Yeah.
What would be your first plan of action if a zombie apocalypse came?
Oh, that'd be fun for target practice, man. I don't know if you understand it. I don't know if you understand, but of course I'm not speaking for every man, but almost every man secretly inside wants there to be a zombie apocalypse. But I feel like I just want there to be one because, I don't know, then you could just lock down in solitude and eat hot Cheetos and watch King of the Hill all day, drink Mountain Dew.
I think normally when the zombie apocalypse happens, there's not electricity.
If you make your own, like if you have solar power, and
if he makes his own, he's gonna be watching King of the Hill.
If you have solar power and generators, once your generators run out of gas, then your solar powers can power them. Okay, and if you have well water, you have your own water. So you have electricity and water, and if you hunt for your food, then you have food. So you have everything you need, only if you're prepared. So why I don't want to live in the city, because the city has to provide everything for you.
Right.
But
Yeah.
and also, it doesn't matter if our cars aren't working, because everywhere's walking distance if you have the time.
If you have the time, that's true. Unless people are wanting to kill people, then you'd have to.
Free target practice, man. Oh.
Yes. I once read this scary story, because I love scary stories. Like, I will seek out scary stories to find them. And it was saying, what? Like, it was about zombies, zombie apocalypse, but the zombies still had the original person inside, and so that person had to, like, watch themselves, like, eat their family, eat their kids. It was kind of scary, which obviously is the point, but I had
There's
never
a
thought
video
about it
game
like that.
About that. I wonder if it's based off that book. But it's like a zombie movie. And if you reverse, like, the zombie noises, it's like saying, help me, somebody help me. But it's in reverse, so the humans can't understand it. But they're, like, trapped inside their zombie body.
Yeah, that's insane, because then you just gotta, like, you're not in control of it, and you gotta watch as the people suffer that you love. Ugh. I just hope I'm the last to go. Or the first, depending. If it's like that, I want to be the last. But if it's like, I get bit, dead, but the zombie is alive, then let me be the first. I don't want to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. Okay, let me think of how to phrase this. So, like, giants existed in the Bible, right? Like, but I read the other day that they, like, have, like, found giants' remains.
Yeah.
I don't know in what country, but
Yeah.
there's also a hill, like, in Scotland or something, where, like, everyone who goes there sees this creature, and if it, like, in, like, not millions, a lot of people who have gone on this hill have, like, disappeared. But then the people who haven't, like, as soon as they see it, they hide, and then if it sees them, like, then they go disappearing. There's, like, a whole video about it, like, of it. And then the people ran away. But
that's weird.
It's funky.
If there's a giant anywhere, it's gotta be Scotland.
That's true.
Hodro East, laddie. Get off me golf course. Starts playing the bagpipe. You just, as you feel the giant footprints going boom, 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 you just hear it playing the bagpipe. It's like knowing you're gonna die.
I'd run. I'd run so fast.
You gotta run for me, laddie. Yeah. Sorry. Did you know? Oh, well. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Okay. Fun.
Anyway.
If you could travel anywhere in the world and cost wasn't an option, where would you go? For, like, let's say a week.
I don't like going places because I'm not in control of the land around me. So I don't like not being able to control the land around me.
Okay, if you could buy land
Montana.
anywhere in the world, you would choose Montana? I knew anywhere in the U.S., but I didn't guess anywhere in the world.
Oh, yeah, in the world, Montana. The land rules suck in all the other countries.
Okay, if the land rules did not apply, if you could just buy as much land as you wanted, reasonably, like, where would you go? Still Montana?
Montana.
Like not Ireland or Scotland or Sweden or...
Yeah. I would probably buy a whole bunch of land in not Montana, probably northern Wyoming. Or
It's still the U.S. Okay, anywhere outside of the U.S.
okay.
There's so many
everywhere-
places.
Oh, I just
Ah.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Probably
Here comes Stacy.
I can't think of anywhere else I'd want to live. Besides the U.S.
I'm gonna go get her, see if she wants to make a guest
Oh,
appearance.
we have a guest appearance on our podcast, ladies and gentlemen. They're arriving right now.
This is Daisy. She's sweet.
Have you heard the song "I Want to Be Neenja"?
No, I don't know if I really want to.
Well, looks like we're pulling up another song, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was a cute yawn.
Let's see here. There you go.
Cute yawn.
So we kept the cameras rolling.
It's an ad.
See, I
I
found my
watched
true
into
love.
me.
iPhone 12 with 5G.
What is that hair? There we go. Golly. She did this to promote her mattress company.
I shut my Murphy bed, sat down to scratch my head. What could this day bring? It could be anything. I get the phone call, I gotta help them all. Go girl will save the day, Chow will not get away. It didn't take me long to find the ticking bomb. He took off in my Jeep, that Chow is such a creep. I gotta find a way to take down Chow one day. He pulled a ninja move, it got me to be cool. You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down, take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. I started training hard, I think I could go far. I am a natural, that's matter factual. I learned to chop real hard, I fight with credit card. I use my nunchucks, even while feeding ducks. I throw my ninja star, also very far. I do karate moves, with a go-girl move. I learn my ninja kicks, while watching Netflix. I try to everything, like on the big screen. And you guys, you know what? I might do it. I might be a ninja soon. I gonna be ninja.
I don't like her.
Gonna be ninja.
I've never seen her before in my life until now, and I don't like her.
I gonna be ninja.
Do you think she's like this in real life?
I practice every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like,
do.
she just comes up to people like, Ninja.
I want to be ninja. My favorite song.
He doesn't know what's happening right now.
Let's see if it'll work. Oh, I see.
How long are we wanting this to be?
I don't know. Okay. Let me think here. You know groundhogs climb trees? I didn't know that
I don't.
till I saw one in a tree.
When the heck did you see a groundhog in a tree?
And Auntie and Poppy's house, I was squirrel hunting, and I looked up and I said, "Dang, that's a big squirrel!" And it crawled down the tree, went in a hole. And I was telling Auntie and Poppy about it. They were like, "Yeah, there's a groundhog. They go in trees. That's how they eat hickory nuts."
What? I've never before in my life seen a groundhog in a tree.
Yeah, they climb trees apparently. Yeah, see, they climb trees.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I always see them on the ground.
yeah. I wouldn't think that they, especially because they live in the ground, but they do climb trees. It's like a raccoon. Yep.
Very interesting.
Okay.
I'm about done.
Oh no.
I'm being kept here.
Okay, now it's time to see my horrible 4th grade photo. Oh, well, this is in here. That's something.
Oh, you're so little.
Wait, 2021. How old was I? 11. No, I was 10. So what grade would I be when I was 10? 4th
Fourth.
grade? Okay. I want to be Neenja.
Only show you. Don't try not to show any of the other people.
Look at this hobo.
That's what I say every time I see you.
What is that? What even is
I think
that?
you look cute.
I look like
You're really cute. A little kid.
weird.
That was rude.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. This has been an episode of The Basement Talkers and Rockers.
Is that the order we're going in?
Basement Rocker Talker Rocker. Mm-hmm.
This is Clay.
Go buy some Bass Pro Shop stuff. We're not sponsored, but they're good.
You're supposed to say this is Abby.
This is What's Your Face. Also, Dr. Pepper's good too. Paint doesn't taste as good.
Okay, hit stop.
Okay. Too late for this crap.